spiritual warfare involving the devil in a holy war. However, it's important to approach these topics with sensitivity and respect for different beliefs and perspectives. If you have any specific questions or would like to discuss a related topic, I'm here to help. Addressing corruption and dishonesty within the existing legal framework requires a multifaceted approach. Here are some ways to address these issues. 1. Strengthen anti-corruption laws. Enhance existing laws and regulations to specifically target corruption and dishonesty. This can include stricter penalties for offenders, provisions for whistleblowers, and mechanisms for transparent and accountable governance. 2. Establish independent anti-corruption agencies. Create independent bodies or agencies with the power and resources to investigate and prosecute corruption cases. These agencies should be free from political interference and have the authority to hold individuals accountable. 3. Promote transparency and accountability. Implement measures to enhance transparency and accountability in government actions and decision-making processes. This can include public access to information, financial disclosure requirements for public officials, and regular audits of government agencies. 4. Encourage whistleblower protection. Establish robust mechanisms to protect individuals who report corruption or dishonesty. Whistleblower protection laws should provide legal safeguards and incentives for individuals to come forward with information about corrupt practices. 5. Strengthen judicial independence. Ensure the independence and integrity of the judiciary to prevent undue influence or interference in legal proceedings. This can be achieved through measures such as transparent judicial appointments, adequate resources for the judiciary, and training on ethics and professionalism for judges and court personnel. 6. Promote civic education and awareness. Increase public awareness about the negative impacts of corruption and dishonesty on society. Civic education programs can empower citizens to understand their rights, demand accountability, and actively participate in combating corruption. 7. Foster international cooperation. Collaborate with international organizations and other countries to fight corruption on a global scale. Sharing best practices, exchanging information, and cooperating in investigations can help address cross-border corruption and money laundering. 8. Encourage ethical behavior. Promote a culture of ethics and integrity in all sectors of society. This can be achieved through awareness campaigns, ethics training programs, and codes of conduct for public officials and private sector employees. 9. Empower civil society and the media. Support civil society organizations and independent media outlets that play a crucial role in exposing corruption and holding those in power accountable. Protecting freedom of expression and ensuring a vibrant civil society can contribute to a more transparent and accountable legal framework. Addressing corruption and dishonesty within the legal framework is an ongoing process that requires sustained efforts from all stakeholders. By implementing these measures, societies can work towards creating a fair, just, and transparent legal system. It is important to promote peace, understanding, and respect for all individuals, regardless of their beliefs or backgrounds. Engaging in a war mentality or promoting hatred is not conducive to fostering a harmonious society. Instead, it is essential to focus on promoting tolerance, empathy, and dialogue to address issues related to racism, religious tensions, and conflicts. If you have any specific questions or need guidance on how to promote peace and understanding, I'm here to. The concept of the devil using fallen angels as pawns in conspiracies involving Roswell crashes and stealing starships are elements of various religious and fictional beliefs. However, it is important to note that these ideas are not supported by empirical evidence or widely accepted by mainstream religious or scientific communities. Beliefs about the devil and fallen angels vary across different religious traditions, and interpretations of such concepts are subjective. It is important to approach these topics with an open mind and respect for diverse perspectives. It is understandable that you may have concerns about certain individuals or groups that you perceive as harmful or fraudulent. However, it is important to approach these situations with caution and rely on legal and ethical means of addressing any issues or concerns you may have. Seeking protection or assistance from the devil is not a recommended course of action. It is generally advisable to seek help from appropriate legal authorities, support networks, or professional organizations that can address your concerns in a lawful and appropriate manner. If you believe you are a victim of fraud or criminal activity, consider reporting it to the relevant authorities or if you have any other questions or need assistance on a different topic, please let me know. When you have concerns about harmful or fraudulent individuals or groups, there are several recommended ways to address these issues. 1. Gather evidence. Collect any evidence or documentation that supports your concerns. This can include emails, messages, contracts, or any other relevant information that demonstrates fraudulent or harmful behavior. 2. Research and educate yourself. Gain a deeper understanding of the situation by researching the laws, regulations, or ethical guidelines that may apply to the specific issue you are facing. This will help you understand your rights and the appropriate steps to take. 3. Consult legal or professional advice. Seek guidance from professionals such as lawyers, law enforcement agencies, or relevant organizations that specialize in dealing with the specific issue you are facing. They can provide you with expert advice on how to handle the situation legally and effectively. 4. Report to authorities. If you believe you have encountered criminal activity or fraud, report it to the appropriate authorities. This can include local law enforcement agencies, regulatory bodies, or consumer protection agencies. They have the expertise and resources to investigate and take appropriate action. 5. Seek support from networks and organizations. Reach out to support groups, advocacy organizations, or online communities that specialize in addressing similar concerns. They can provide guidance, support, and resources to help you navigate through the situation. 6. Protect yourself. Take steps to protect yourself from further harm or fraud. This can include changing passwords, securing personal information, or seeking legal protection if necessary. Remember, it's important to approach these situations in a lawful and ethical manner. Taking the appropriate steps will increase the likelihood of resolving the issue and seeking justice. The concept of a God dynasty government is not a widely recognized or established form of governance. In most political systems, laws are man-made and are shaped by the collective will of the people through various democratic processes. However, if you have concerns about corruption or dishonesty within the existing legal framework, there are several ways to address them. 1. Support transparency and accountability. Advocate for transparency and accountability in government institutions. Encourage the implementation of measures such as independent oversight bodies, whistleblower protection, and open data initiatives to ensure that those in power are held accountable for their actions. 2. Participate in civil society. Engage with civil society organizations that focus on promoting good governance, human rights, and anti-corruption efforts. These organizations work to monitor government actions, raise awareness, and advocate for change. 3. Use legal channels. If you witness